Are you ready for Cars and Coffee, the car show? If you're not, this is going to take you very little time and yield some awesome results.
Hi, I'm Ivan.
I'm Nick.
And this is DIY Detail. Now, we're here to introduce a new product to the line, and that is the DIY Detail Waterless Wash. What? No water? What do you mean, no water?
We talk a lot about rinseless wash.
Yeah.
There are drought conditions. There's a popularity growing with rinseless washing, which just means you're not going to rinse at the end. But waterless truly means we are not using a hose.
Yeah, now there'll be some people with comments, there's water in the bottle. Yes, there is. Water is one of the ingredients. So it is a hoseless wash, we can put it that way. And it's hoseless, it's rinseless, it's waterless in the, not the true sense of the term, but that is the industry term for it. So
water in the sense that to create a detailing product, that's one of the ingredients.
Yeah, that being said, why are we using a waterless wash on this beautiful classic car? Isn't it gonna scratch?
Well, the reality is this is not a super dirty vehicle.
No.
But dust scares me, right? Because at a microscopic level, dust is this jagged boulder that if you run a microfiber towel dry on the paint, a California duster maybe, not to name any brands, but I worry about scratch risk as a detailer.
Right, and as a car owner, you should be worrying about scratch risks as well. And with this, we're mitigating those scratch risks. Now, nothing is perfect, nothing is 100%, you're never gonna get a scratch in your car. But with the proper technique and a good product, you are gonna mitigate that scratch risk, and at the same time, you're gonna end up with a nice clean car. Now, a classic car like this has all this chrome trim. All this chrome trim back in the day, trim today is held on with double-sided tape. That's basically how they put the trim on the car. This trim is held on with holes through the body and clips, meaning that if we hose this down, we will get water getting into that body panel. Not something we want to do with a classic car.
No, because you have a rust risk there, right?
Exactly. You know, old cars used to rust faster than they do today simply because of things like that. It wasn't the quality, the steel was less, etc. It was, they had all sorts of holes in them. And that being said, today, you know, we've got weep holes, we've got no holes, less holes, things like that. We don't want to do that. The other thing is, you're getting to the show. You washed it at home with the rinseless. You washed it however you wanted to wash it. But now you're at the show, you drove it. Unless it's a trailer queen, and this one isn't a trailer queen. The owner actually drives it and enjoys it. But you got to the show, there's a bit of dust on the vehicle. Hey, what do? Well, that's where the waterless wash. Open the trunk, pull out the waterless wash, we can clean it there. Also, you're in a drought situation, going on a date tonight, and your car is already relatively clean, but there's that little layer of dust on it, that's great. It is not meant for cars that have been, or trucks that have been out in the mud. It's not gonna get rid of every, it's not an APC, it's the bug guts you might need to work a little bit, things like that. It is not a do everything product, but when you need it, it's great to have.
And it's technique dependent, and Ivan is gonna show us that technique right now.
Well, and one last little thing, great to keep in your glove box. If you get a bird bomb on your car, this is a great way of taking care of it.
Yeah, people ask us that all the time.
Yeah, and it's a great wipe down for interiors too, but we'll get to that later. Now, technique dependent, as Nick said, we're gonna start with a low nap microfiber towel. And preferably you should have two towels, a low nap and a high nap. Now, this towel just happens to be both.
Intuitive, but what is a low nap, what is high nap?
So, high nap, think of it as the shag carpet of the 70s. And low nap is today's Berber style carpet. So the low cut. This is an edgeless towel, great towel, lots of fun. So instead of folding the towel into 4, like we normally do on just about everything, we're actually gonna fold it into 6. So we fold it in half and then fold it into thirds. The reason we're doing that, a couple reasons. First of all, we now have a thicker towel. The thickness means less pressure points, less chances of scratching. Secondly, it's the size of our hand, so we're not overlapping too far. And finally, it gives us more sides to work with the towel. Now, how do we use the towel? Very easy. We're gonna spray the product on the vehicle, spray a little bit on the towel for extra lubrication, and away we go.
So Ivan, I've got my towel. It's got the shag carpet side, the low nap on the other side, and having a number of towels is probably helpful.
Right, so basically we'll start with one towel as our wash towel. That one you're actually gonna flip to the shag carpet side, the fluffy side, as a buffing towel. So I'm gonna be cleaning the panel and you're gonna be polishing it up with that.
And now, I'm gonna do 6 sides with this as well.
No, that one you can do 4.
Okay.
From there, once I've exhausted the 6 sides of this towel, we'll use that towel as our washing towel by going to the other side, and we'll use the third towel as a buffing towel. When we've exhausted the 6 sides of that towel, we'll finish off with that towel.
I'm already confused.
Just follow along.
Okay.
So, first thing, we want to let the product work. So we want to put a little on the surface and let it emulsify the dirt. We are not in a rush to clean it off. Now, if you're working in direct sunlight, just be cautious with that. Now that we've let it emulsify a little bit, we take our towel and with no pressure, nice straight lines, and I'm rolling the towel as I'm moving it. And we can actually see dirt on the towel here. So we've cleaned the dirt off the car. And with this, now I'm gonna go same towel, but now I'm lifting it up a little more. So I'm picking up another section of that dirt. And now I'm not comfortable using this anymore, so I'll flip to the other side. From there, now that I've wiped off the dirt, you want to polish it up to a bit of a shine.
So I'm just looking to knock down any potential streaks, no pressure, and actually there was no streaking, but now I know that this is ready, this is done.
We could also term this a precision wash, because we can really dial in exactly where we're washing.
So you get 2 passes for each of these 6 sides.
Right.
So you're getting 12 different passes.
Exactly.
And then this is my buff down towel.
Right. And eventually, once I've exhausted all the panels on here, we'll convert that one to the cleaning towel, use this one as the next buffing towel.
Okay, so then this will go cleaning on the short nap.
Yeah.
And that will be buffing, and then that will be cleaning, and honestly, you could probably
3 towels is enough.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And off we go.
You know, Ivan, as we finish this hood, I'm struck by how much I like this product, but it totally depends on the vehicle, because if it has deep soil and contamination on the paint, it's not rewarding, it's not safe, but this is perfect.
Right, this is the perfect example why a waterless wash is necessary. So our waterless wash, not only is it good for cars, but you can use it on your boat, you can use it on your motorcycle, you can use it on your plane if you have one, or even your RV if you're patient.
And it's a great interior cleaner too, for that general wipe down.
Exactly, glass cleaner as well. So basically it's a nice all-around light cleaning product. It's not for heavy dirt, it's not for the car that's been off-roading, but for light cleaning, great product. We left a few things out. If you watch the time lapse, you will have noticed that we didn't do the front bumper, nor the back bumper, nor the windshield. I always save those for last. And the front bumper, if you're not working in the sun and there's lots of bugs on there, you can spray this on and let it dwell while you do the rest of the vehicle. Now, if it dries on the surface, it's actually not a big deal. The emulsifiers are still breaking down those bug guts. You come back, you re-wet, and away you go. Now, we have a few bug guts on the front of this beautiful mass of chrome, so we will take care of them and do the windshield, and then I always finish with the back bumper because it's normally the dirtiest part of the car. One of the nice things about waterless washing is it allows you precision, and you don't have to worry about the drips coming in afterwards. So once you're done a section, you're done a section. There's nothing more to do. We got rid of that bug gut on the front of here like it was nothing. Now we'll move on to the back bumper. And you'll notice how the chrome just shines with this. It's a beautiful chrome cleaner and glass cleaner.
So in all, that was what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, maximum. It was quick, it was easy. Even though we had a time lapse in there, you saw we weren't dilly-dallying around, and we actually were taking our time. But by myself, a car this size, yeah, 15, 20 minutes could easily be done.